Hi friends, welcome back. And today we are going to discussing about our Playwright inbuilt locators. Okay. If you see my previous video, I teased about what exactly methods we have locators. What are the different locators inbuilt and custom locators, and I show that custom locators. And also now we are going to discussing about uh, this particular case. Okay. And if you click for any documentation related stuff, and so, yeah. This is basically a locator stuff. Locators. Okay. In this locator, you can able to see right there are a set of things we have. Okay. There are the get by role, get by text, get by label, and get by placeholder, and get by alt text, and get by title, and get by test ID. Okay. These are things basically inbuilt of things. Okay. How it works, we can see now. Okay. Now, whenever you open here, now we'll see this is the one become a 2 0 3 locator. Okay. And now commonly we have for all the things. Okay. And then page is I'll go on take for a new page. Arrange child. Okay. There is a name fields. Okay. If you inspect this particular name fields. Okay, and you can see there is a placeholder and name at. There are two things are there. One is placeholder and name. Okay. Now, whenever you come into the documentation also, so documentation also we have for placeholder. Okay. For the placeholder, how it works. Now I'll take the get placeholder. Okay. By using placeholder, we can able to do it. Okay. Now I'm take that my HR range HRM and I'll come back here and I'll push this one, changing. Okay, and this entire things I'll remove. Here I wait page dot get by placeholder. Okay, for this placeholder, what is the placeholder name? Username. Okay, username is my placeholder. Okay, now in the quotations, I'm going to do this one and fill sync. What I need to fill, that is admin. Okay, admin. I'm going to make that admin and semicolon. Okay, this is called for to providing for this particular one, and whether it will work as expected or not, we need to see. And I'm going to use for some wait. Okay, to see whether it will fill or not. It is 6 seconds. I'll explain you how this waits and all work and all. Okay. Now again, I'm going to back here. This is my third test case, and I'll show you now get by placeholder whether it will work or not. Now it is open. See admin it is provided, right? Like this it will able to click. Okay, sorry, it will send information about it inside the particular text box. Okay, filling the information about that. Okay, now if I want to use for a role based, how do I do? Okay, A role based is nothing but the login I'm going to choose. Okay. If you see, right, if you expanding this, type as a submit. Okay. Type as submit. Okay. What it is? Button. Okay. If you take for text box, for the text box, what is the type? Password. What is that role? That is the input. Okay. We can see now role based. We need to click for login button, submit one. Okay. Page dot get by a role. Okay. Get by role. If you mouse over for get by role, okay, it will provide for the list of things like supporting a enter information, get by role, and even if you hit this one options, see the roles, what are the things roles it is there. One is checked, disable, expand, include, level, name string, name prefix, and selected one. Checked or not, disabled or not, expanded or not, included or not. These kind of things it is providing. Okay. Now, if you go for the documentation also, get by role. See, get by role is a input and type as a checkbox. Okay, that is the one we are going to specifying that. If you are using that expected page dot get by role Arial handling, new name is sign up. If it is visible or not, it is going to provide it. Okay, if it is checkbox, Arial role is checkbox. Okay, what is a checkbox? And submit. Arial role is button, and you are going to use for submit. What is the name of that? Submit. Like this we are going to providing and clicking for that. Okay, now I'm going to take this entire things, copying this one, and coming back to here. Wait, and then you're going to use for this one. This is the name. But it is lengthy, but it is a good way to write it. Okay, now whether it will click on submit or not, we can see. Okay, it is not able to click for this. Okay. So expand and type has become a submit only. Same thing. X option dot equal cases. It got failed because of the timeout exceeded. Role as a button, and then it is taking the name. Okay, it is taking for the name attribute. So name it is not there. Everything is there except input box, text box. Okay. And I'll take as a password and name is this one. We'll try this one. For text box filling purpose, I'm going to take the role and dot of fill sync. And again, I'm going to providing something like this one. Okay, we'll try now. Yeah, username and password, both the places it is able to fill, right? Now, even you can able to take for some of the things like now here get by text. Okay, get by text is basically if the span in the middle of this, if there is any text, it is presented like this, and we can able to use, but that specifically it is working as expected or not. Okay, now for this I'm going to use for here uh, for exact matching purpose. I'm copying this one. Okay, and I'm hitting here providing. Okay, then I'm going to do for here and expand. This is my login. Okay, and I'm going to keeping here whether it is be visible or not. I'm going to check to be visible assertion for get by text one. I'm going to using that. Okay, now again I'm running this one. Where you is why the name it is not able to click it. Well, why text is not able to take it. Basically, it will take text, but unfortunately, it is not able to take it. Can we take the password? Oh shit. It's a capital B we are made. The page is basically a small p, right? We are used for hidden mode. Headless, we are like if you want for headless mode, we can able to directly use for capital P page. And when you use for normal way, what it is. The role is headed and name is login. There are two things it is displayed. H1 location and here both the places it is displaying to this. Okay, then we can use for first. Okay, you can use for first or last function to verifying for in case if you kind now you can see right there are two elements are displaying. The first one is basically H2 H5 and button it is there at the last right button is become a last we can use for last. Okay, this is basically when we are facing for one or two more than one then we can use for first or last or nth. Okay, that time what will happen it will find the element we can see that as well. See a script got passed. Okay, by using for last functionality. Okay, this is one kind and we saw for role text placeholder alternative text also and label is there. Okay, label is basically see now any label which is basically presented inside the password field like this then we can able to use for the labels. Okay, sometimes this label work as expected sometimes will not do work as expected because in the last while we are doing for recording time right we are faced some issue. Correct, there is a Google web driver then don't have any a label for that Google. Now if you inspect this particular element see there is no inside the label it is basically inside that it is presented and it is taken as a area label as a search. Okay, because of that it is trying to hit for that particular one but it is unfortunately it is not able to hit. Okay, if you take again and it will work sometimes it will take as a area label and sometimes it won't take. Okay, we'll see that as well now. Okay, now await a page dot go to sorry go to a sync and here I'm going to specify my Google. Okay, await page dot get by label. Okay, this label will work sometimes as expected sometimes not work as expected. Okay, now you can see label name directly you can pass and you can able to fill it. Okay, and my label is become a search. Okay, I'm taking back here. Now we can run one more time. This one is based upon your convenient actually. This label will not work as expected. But sometimes like huge applications you are going to use it, that moment it will work as expected. And this case like we don't have any label and that is the reason it will go on fail because of that line is not able to search. Okay. Here also it will search for everything but there is no a label concept. Okay, it is a dev concept because of that it is not able to search anything internal label equal to search. There is no label equal to search. But because of that it is a is of fail. Okay, Alternative text is basically any image format or something like if you are seeing for any image or anything, there is a alt. Okay, is a alt. This particular things we can able to validate by using this particular alt text. Alt text, by using that we can able to use. RS not only image, there are couple of web elements. Anything web element having alt, that particular index we can able to use and we can able to take it. Okay, now I'm going to verifying this Google. There is a alt text. Okay, this is the alt text one and you can able to verify that as well. Now I'm going back to here and copy. I'm pasting. Okay, and here is basically a get altered by alt text, and here we are going to pass for Google. Okay, and I'm going to pass it here. If you are not providing the first or last or anything and how many it is there, we can able to see this as well. See, test case got passed. Okay, like this we can able to use for inbuilt also. Okay, without any issue. In case if you are facing something issue, that moment you can use. Okay, and here I'm not shown for there is a title and test ID. Title is basically if you see for any kind of locator with the title, any locator with the title, then we can able to use for that particular location for this particular test ID. Okay, title also same. Okay, any attribute with the test ID, then immediately we can able to take it. Okay, that way it will work. And most of my sample websites, right? They are not providing for test IDs and title attribute. If you want, you can create one title attribute and you can try it. Okay, but I don't have anything because of that. I'm not going to show you the two things. Okay, if you need, you can try with that. Okay, title attribute is basically attribute with the title. Okay, test ID is basically attribute with the data hyphen test ID. This is the one it will be presented. Whenever it is there, you can able to reuse your code wise. Okay. I hope it this entire information helpful for you. Thank you for watching and please do subscribe and share to your friends and colleagues. Thank you.